Hi Antonis, and thanks for joining me on the show.
Hello, it's nice to be with you.
It's an amazing company because you do some really great stuff with videos that is cutting edge, really. And so how did you start out the company, and how did it develop?
Well, the idea started coming from some of our customers that use post-production systems in Greece. We have been working on stills, spherical video, just pictures, 360 degrees, and most of our customers would come back to us and say, this is very nice, but why don't you try to do this in video? And we knew that nobody was doing anything like that in video. So we put ourselves the task to try and work out if it works in video. It took us some years. Then we wanted to make this possible with more than one cameras. We come somehow from a musical background, from an events background, and we know that if we wanted to recreate the feeling, the experience of somebody being in a concert, we should give them the chance to move around inside the venue. So we ended up developing our own technology to synchronize different cameras together. And the way we do things now is we place lots of cameras on stage, in the audience, and we produce an application in which the viewer from the internet, either live or on demand, can choose one camera, move around by using his mouse, go closer or further away by zooming in, zooming out, and then if he wants or she wants to go to a different physical position in the venue, they would choose a different camera, move to that position, again, look around, move around, more or less in the way that they would have done if they actually were in the venue. So it sounds very complicated, it's difficult to explain, it's extremely easy to understand once you actually watch it. So I think the best thing for people to do is go to Mativision.com and play around with a couple of applications we have there.
And it's an amazing technology in the sense that I didn't think it was possible to do what you guys do, because I was playing, the Muse, you have recorded a Muse gig, and there's a couple of tracks on the Muse side made by Mativision, and you can actually switch from camera to camera, switch angles, switch everything without the song interrupting. So it's a very, very seamless experience. How did you manage to provide that?
Well, this is a proprietary technology. It took us a year and a half to develop, and we have 3 worldwide patents for that. It was difficult to do, but we knew exactly what we wanted to do coming from the events side. So instead of just giving an experience that is more or less like YouTube, which means that you just stream video and it plays well in some cases, bad in other cases, we put very strict specs. We wanted to have 25 frames a second, excellent video, excellent quality, full synchronization with the backing track, the audio, the recording. And it was difficult, but that's what we wanted to do, and that's what we did. And it's difficult even for bands, as you said. You find difficult to understand how it's happening. It's also for bands; they don't seem to believe that it's possible to do this. And you mentioned News. That was a big concert for us in Wembley Stadium in September. It took 3 months to people to understand that really this works, and it's worth putting out to the fans. And when they gave 2 songs away as a Christmas present, the fan response was huge. And everybody now asks News to release a full DVD length of the concerts in this interactive way. And frankly, I believe this is the way we're going to watch video in the future.
Yeah, and Mativision, there's a massive part of the online business. But do you also provide the content? Could you provide the content for like Blu-ray distribution and that kind of thing as well?
Yes, but I need to explain exactly what I mean by yes. We can distribute everything that you see on Mativision.com as a physical product, on a DVD, on a Blu-ray, even as a downloadable package. But you have to approach it in the same way that you approach a video game. You have to install on your computer a specific application that will allow them to run everything locally without connection to internet. The basic thing and the most important thing we have is the interactivity. So if you want to play this on an ordinary DVD player, it will not play because the DVD player does not offer this kind of interactivity. It does not allow you to move inside the picture. It will allow you to change angles, but that's not all that we want to do. Having said that, the new TVs that are coming out already, which are internet enabled and allow web streaming directly to the TVs, will make our content accessible to all these TVs through an ordinary connection in the way that they would go and watch any other website.
Yeah, exactly. And if with Roku Box and Google TV and possibly Apple maybe releasing some apps for the Apple TV hopefully in the future, that's a big opportunity for you as well.
anything that allows people to move the mouse and interact with their system using the mouse will be okay with us, because that will give us the chance to allow the users to interact with the image itself, move inside the image, approach, go away. So we have in our sights development for Xbox and the PlayStation platforms. This is our next level of development, but we understand that you need to be in a platform that gives you the chance to be interactive.
Well, that's fantastic. I think it's a great company, and you should visit the website. It's mativision.com, and really check out what they're doing at the moment.
Well, the only thing I need to add to that is that it's very interesting. Apart from Mativision.com, if people would like to see the state of the technology today, they can go to muse.mu, that's muse.mu, which is the site of Muse. And right there in the front page, they have this Muse 360, which they follow, and they go to the two songs that I mentioned before, which is really the state of the art that we have with Mativision today.
Well, thank you very much. It was great having you on the show.
Thank you very much. Nice talking to you. Thank you.